guys.
Devon Monroe, one of the biggest reasons why this event sold out in advance, as has become a regular thing for Freelance Wrestling. If you want to be here live and in person at Logan Square Auditorium, get your tickets as soon as you have the opportunity. These events do sell out.
Don't tell Trevor Outlaw that. He's convinced he's the reason why we're selling out every month.
Well, Devon Monroe's at the top of the mountain right now, headlining this company.
It's been a meteoric rise for Devon Monroe.
Well, Barkley getting a little frustrated with the response he's been getting from the fans and attacking Monroe from behind.
Taking it out on the champion.
Head first into the top turnbuckle goes the champion.
Twisting the arm.
Monroe set into the corner, up and over he goes. Deep arm drag from the champ. And another. Getting the better of Barkley here in the early going, kicking away at the midsection.
Best arm drags in the game. Devon Monroe looking to set up that elite arm drag.
Showing off that agility. Barkley doesn't know where he's at, gets drop kicked through the ropes and all the way out to the floor.
You cannot allow Devon Monroe space, and you can't be overzealous, because if you do, he's just going to counter you every time. He's one of the most effective counter wrestlers in the sport.
It was just a little taste of what Devon Monroe is capable of inside the ring and why he is the Freelance World Champion. And Barkley trying to take a timeout on the floor.
And if Devon Monroe has his way, he's going to make Wes Barkley taste the rainbow to get that 1, 2, 3.
It's the right opportunity to go for it as Barkley broke the referee's count. Devon Monroe not going to wait. Going to take the fight to the floor himself. Fired away, shot right to the jaw of Wes Barkley.
Right to the tip of the chin. Blowing it back.
Grabbing a beverage from one of the fans.
Hey, that's a pretty expensive beverage. This is the heart of the city here.
Head first into the edge of the ring goes Monroe. And now Barkley looking to set him into the steel barricade. But Monroe wraps his feet around the head of Barkley and getting the advantage on the outside.
Largest muscle in the body.
And putting it to use quite effectively. Sends Barkley back inside the ring.
Yeah, Wes Barkley seeing stars, and I'm not talking about Devon Monroe. I mean, I kind of am, but.
Got an up-close look at the gear of Devon Monroe right there.
Looking for a taste of rainbow.
But Barkley was prepared, avoiding the maneuver, and hot shot right across the top rope, throat first. That could turn the tide of this match. Now just stomping Monroe down in the corner.
Just trying to squeeze the life out of the Freelance champion.
Barkley does have the size advantage in a match like this, but Monroe with that speed, that quickness, and that agility. Barkley went for the cover right there, but Monroe hanging in there, despite being in some obvious pain right now.
Devon Monroe favoring the lower back and the core there.
And people do not like Ohio here in the Chicago region.
Ohioans don't like Ohio.
Nobody likes them.
That's why they have the most amount of astronauts.
Barkley pulls him toward the center of the ring now, maybe going for a suplex. Delayed suplex up, and Monroe inside cradle.
Beautiful counter.
Oh, gets a boot right to the mouth.
Wonderful timing by Wes Barkley.
On the quest to become champion tonight. Can't afford to waste time, though. Rubbing it in the faces of these fans. Monroe still down on the canvas, feeling the effects.
Right hand, just a straight right hand to the face of the champion.
2 hands around the throat now.
No subtlety.
Referee needs to get in there. Monroe setting the buckle hard, back first, colliding with the turnbuckles and collapsing to the canvas.
To get it too. But again, maybe a little lackadaisical. I mean, no leg was, no hooking of the leg. Just, a capture of that wrist.
Good point. This is a championship match. Needs to go for proper covers. He wants to keep Monroe down for a 3 count. Fans encouraging Devon Monroe for a burst of energy here. Several shots to the midsection.
Landed 3 uppercuts and then a rake of the eye, though.
Taking away the vision of the champion and just choking him across the second rope now. Dislikes the city of Chicago.
I mean, to be fair, who goes to vacation in Cleveland?
Absolutely no one.
Yeah, Joe Kim Noah said it best.
Into the turnbuckle once again goes Monroe. Barkley maintaining the advantage any way that he can. Another blatant choke. Trying to see what he can get away with this referee.
Yeah, Wes Barkley's found his best success trying to choke the life out of Devon Monroe.
You need to take away his energy if you want to have the advantage for an extended period of time and win this matchup.
And Devon Monroe is a very high energy athlete. I mean, it's a very effective strategy.
The same can be done just applying a chin lock such as this. But the fans can certainly get in his head a little bit by directing chants in his general direction. Trying to take away that energy in Devon Monroe right now. Referee asking him he's had enough. But Monroe back to a standing position. Trying to break free of this chin lock. Able to do so. Duck of the clothesline.
Comes across. Devon Monroe, though.
Oh, snake eyes right on that top turnbuckle.
You could see the chin of the champion snap back there. Ball like hook, kick out it too.
It's not enough.
I think Wes Barkley felt the urgency of the moment. You saw the stack and the fall leg hook there, and then also the commentary to the referee asking why it wasn't 3. I think Wes Barkley understands it's now or never. This is your shot to become the Freelance champion.
That's another hard shot on Monroe. Hasn't staggered. Rope's basically the only thing holding up Monroe right now, but looking to the people in the seats for some more encouragement.
Looking to be buoyed by the Freelance faithful.
Barkley with Monroe looking to send him across the ring once again. Into the buckle he goes, but sunset flip and tap takes him over.
Kick out at 2.
Both wrestlers to their feet. Monroe takes him down once again, rolls him up. Oh, so close.
Monroe now. Countered though, the bigger, stronger athlete. Floats over.
And a bit more for Barkley, but sends Monroe to the apron. And knocked to the floor, and he hit that barricade very hard on the way down.
Devon Monroe's chin landed almost vertically on that barricade, the top of that barricade.
And I hope he can get back inside the ring after that. A brutal shot across the barricade.
I mean, you worry. I mean, that's a very serious blow to the head. Whether there's a concussion that might be involved, we'll have to see how Devon Monroe responds. Wes Barkley, though, trying to get the champion back in the ring.
It's the only place he can win the championship. Can't win the championship on the countout. Question is how injured is Monroe after the barricade did the damage. Barkley signals he's going to finish him off. Send Monroe into the ropes. Rolls into the clothesline, extra momentum.
Wes Barkley going for that pin here. Kick out at 2.
Monroe hanging in there. Just became the champion, determined to hold on to that championship.
For the second time, Wes Barkley contending, and he's actually gotten the 3 count.
That was 2, clearly 2.
Yeah, and Wes Barkley spent more than a second showboating after that clothesline.
And still arguing with the referee. This is time that he is wasting and giving Monroe the opportunity to regroup a little bit in the corner and mount this offense.
Yeah, successive strikes. Catches the boot, lands a knee.
Now Monroe off the ropes, clothesline of his own. And once again, burst of adrenaline from the champion.
And then lands that spinning forearm. A quartet of maneuvers, the champion back on the offensive here.
Grab and hold of Barkley. Reversal of the whip. Monroe into the buckle again. Gets the feet up, plants his feet on the top rope, connects with the kick.
Devon Monroe, top rope. Cross body.
Oh, only two. More than halfway across the ring on that crossbody. Great height from Devon Monroe. Needs to follow up here.
Devon Monroe taking a moment here, strategizing.
He's been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment for the majority of the matchup, but has Barkley down right now. Needs to capitalize.
Yeah, Devon Monroe still clutching at his abdomen.
But waiting for Barkley to get back to his feet. Referee checking on Barkley once again.
Oh, wow.
Lured him into that trap. Feet on the ropes. No, he kicked out. Barkley trying to take a shortcut to win the championship. Off comes the elbow pad.
Misses the line. Devon Monroe hits that DDT, tilt-a-whirl DDT. And is Wes Barkley about to taste the rainbow?
He hits it. Cover. Devon Monroe retains the Freelance World Championship.